restart this. Weekend in review for the 11th through to the 17th. Let's do it. Awesome. I'm going to start off with bright spots. So on Monday, we've got Pete and we have Diane. Both sort of similar reasons why, but for different movements. So Diane for her push-ups. She used to be doing push-ups on a 16-inch box and they used to be super, super shaky. Nowadays on the same 16-inch box, they're looking really smooth and way more powerful. So really good job, Diane. And for Pete, same sort of idea, but on our pull-up bars. Your pull-ups were always pretty powerful, but they are so, so good nowadays. I was looking at his kipping pull-ups on Monday, and just the absolute power he ends with at the top of the pull-up. He's got a little bit of a float time, I said on Monday, but he's doing really well. So good job, Pete. Tuesday, we have Brendan. Brendan's flexibility has come leaps and bounds from where it used to be, just purely due to his stretching. He's been doing heaps of stretching before and after class, and you can really see it's paying off with everything really. But particularly on Tuesday, his squat depth was so, so low, ass to grass type stuff. So really good job, Brendan. Wednesday morning, we have Mandy for putting 30 kilos overhead, which is a new PR for her. So really good job, Mandy. Wednesday evening, we have Tamara and Rosie for pushing through to an extra round. So Tuesdays was kind of only going to go up to 20 minutes, but Tamara and Rosie pushed to that extra 25th minute. So really good job to those ladies. Thursday, 2 shout outs, one to Danny and one to Wiss. Danny, I want to shout out your scaled L-sit pull-ups. They were very impressive. You're holding that L-sit really high the whole time. If my arms were to demonstrate, the torso, legs, yours were like this. And it was really, really nice to see someone getting that full L-sit in their pull-up. And then Wednesday evening, same sort of thing for Wiss, but he was doing the full strict pull-ups with the L-sit, of course. I posted a video on the story, so most of you would have probably already seen it, but really good job, Wiss. They were super intense, getting all 6 in a row. But yeah, great job to Wiss, great job to Danny. Friday, we have a few wins. In the morning, it was Emma who got her first bar muscle up. Probably said that was a very emotional moment, which I can imagine. Getting the first bar muscle up is a very, very good skill to get. And it's only up from there. Once you got 1, you can get 2 before you know it. And then, I mean, maybe a week, maybe a month later, you've got 10, 15 in a row. And then same sort of thing for Serena, but she was learning to link them together. So she got her, well, she re-got her bar muscle ups a little bit ago. Focus. She re-got her bar muscle ups a little bit ago, but she's actually linking them together really smoothly and consistently now. So good job to Serena too. For Saturday, shout out to my gymnastics crew this morning. So Ophir, Brendan, Sam, and Emma. I gave you guys a really monotonous and really difficult EMOM to get through, but you guys all got through it really, really well. And then you got some of our conditioning done at the end too, which is really good. And it's just good to see people working as hard as they can, particularly Sam today. He was getting the screams on in some of the pull-up sets. So good job to Sam particularly, but also good job to everyone at gymnastics. It's good to see improvement and people working to their maximum capability in that. That's all our bright spots done. Awesome. Announcements, never miss a Monday. We all know that's still going. Our menaces are over here. What is it? Rosie wants me to say that she's still in it? Or is she wants to know who's still in it? Rosie's been bugging me every Monday about that. So it'll be here, hopefully. Anyone else been bugging me about never miss a Monday? No. Cool. Christmas party coming up on the 30th of this month. So not next weekend, but the weekend after. 30th. Come on. We can either RSVP through a few different ways. So I'll chuck something up on the story. So usually there should be something on our Instagram story. Or a more consistent way is there's QR codes in the gym. So on the WOD board, where obviously we show the WOD at the start of every class, there's a little QR code down the bottom you can scan. Or even just on the Fitbox app on the 30th of November, 30th of November, there is like a class for it. You click on that, in the information, there should be a link. You click on that and you go to it. It costs an amazing amount of money. It's so expensive, I know. It's $1, which you're gonna get back to you anyway with food. The $1 is more just to secure your place in the day, essentially. Yeah, bring friends, bring family along. We've got a adventure race to do, which spans over about 5 kilometers. If you don't really like running, that's completely fine. I sort of designed it to be slow, so with the checkpoints you have to find, they should be fairly well hidden with some riddles you've got to solve. So that should be a bit of fun, and also slow it down so everyone has a bit of a break. But then also, if you're like, I physically cannot run, we're gonna bring the weight vests for a team, but it seems like there's gonna be more walkers than we have weight vests. So if you are looking to walk, bring down a backpack. We'll bring down some kettlebells and we'll chuck one of them in your backpack just to make it a little bit more difficult. Sick. There's not gonna be any swimming leg because I don't want anyone to drown. So yeah, but that is our Christmas party, 30th of November. Be there or be square. And apparently Dudley's trying to automate his texting system at the moment. So hopefully he gets that right. I'm not sure what he means by that, to be honest, but hey. Good one. We're also entering our final week of the program, so expect testing to come up relatively soon. But yeah, been a pretty good program, I'd say so far. A bit more cardio based than what was over winter, trying to get a bit more shredded, but also still have a bit of variation in there. So that was a fly. In case you've missed it, the gym store is updated. There's an new iPad, new scanner system for all of that. But yeah, there should be new little items on that. Obviously, we've got all our stuff in the fridge that you just scan through on that. But yeah, we've got protein bars back. Protein is back. Also, for Square, please come and pay your IOUs. There's been a few on there that are clocking up. There's a few for people that I believe don't even know they have them. Focus, focus. You know, I'm gonna read them out so people know. Right here, this is everyone who has an IOU. Harry does, I'm sure he knows that. Don't know who that is, actually. Someone called Pooh Bum. Don't know who that is. Dipman, I'm pretty sure that's Glenn. Bertrand the First. Jared, Courtney, Ali, Sarah, Dave, Rosie, and Jeremy. You guys all owe us a little bit of money. You may not know about that, so read them out. Now you do. Rightio, let's get into Lost and Found. Rightio. Not sure whose this is. I found it maybe 2 weeks ago, but what brand is it? It's piping hot, vintage something. It's pretty cool. But yeah, size small. If you want it, come get it. And then this is Courtney's jumper. You left it here on Monday, Courtney. So if you're wondering where this is, it is right here. Cool. Rightio. That's Lost and Found. Is there any other talking points? Back to the Christmas party, might as well go back to that. If you have any questions, come ask me and Dudley. But yeah, we're sorting out all the places we can hide things down at Eastern Beach, the waterfront sort of area. So if you're wondering where they are, you don't actually get to know. But we'll give you a blank map with some circles on it with a sheet of riddles for each corresponding hidden place. So the way it'll work, we'll give you guys 15 minutes as a team to look at that, plan it, then we'll do a warm up, and then we'll pretty much just get into it. But yeah, I'm hoping it'll take between an hour to maybe an hour 45, a little bit longer, a little bit less, depending on who you are. But yeah, you guys don't get to make the teams, by the way. It's going to be me and Dudley making the teams. We're going to pair the fastest runners up with the slowest runners, so all the teams are fair, and then no one can sort of get left in the dust. Sick. The general rule we're going to have is you've got to stay within 50 meters of each teammate. So sort of the idea that you want to be able to see and talk to your teammates at all times. So you can't just split off and go each person to each different location, I suppose. Also, you're not allowed to use your phone on maps. That's cheating, and I don't like people who cheat. So, listen to that. Heed my warning. But yeah, should be a fun day. After that, we've got a barbecue. Jess was asking me earlier in the week about it to see if she could bring her kids along. I said, sure, I don't see why not. They can be little extra helpers on the team. If your kids want to come, you can chuck them on bikes. If they want to run, they can run. But yeah, kid-friendly also. Yeah, get around it. As I said, sign up through the Fitbox, scan the QR code, or there's something on our Instagram story. So plenty of options there. RSVP, and I'll see you there on the 30th. Alright, I think that's weekend review done. Bosh.